Hello, today we will be talking about the 2011 action comedy film 30 Minutes or Less. Watch out and beware. The film starts with a young slacker named Nick who works as a delivery driver currently speeding to try to deliver a pizza. When he arrives, two kids answer the door and refuse to pay him because it took him more than 30 minutes to deliver the pizza. Nick convinces them to pay him his pizza money plus more if he gets them beers, but tricks them and uses their money to buy beers himself. Nick then meets with his childhood friend Aziz Ansari, who likes to be called Chet but has to wait for him to finish getting his hot dog marinated. Nick wants to hang out with Aziz, but Aziz recently got a promotion to become a full-time teacher and doesn't have time to slack off with Nick. We then get introduced to two different slackers named Dwayne and his sidekick Travis shooting watermelons and watching movies. Dwayne's rich and mean dad, Major, comes in and reprimands Dwayne for being a loser and a leech who should move out and make something of himself. Later Nick goes to meet Kate, his ex-girlfriend and Aziz's sister. While talking, Kate lets Nick know that she just got a new job and will be moving to Atlanta. Nick is really upset because he doesn't want her to leave since he still has feelings for her. A pissed off Dwayne goes to a strip club and starts complaining to the stripper named Juicy and wishing his dad died sooner so he can inherit all the money and not have to deal with his dad anymore. Later Nick and Aziz are hanging out and get into an argument about Kate moving to Atlanta. Aziz questions why he cares so much and then realizes that Nick and Kate used to date. The thought of Nick clapping Kate drives him into a rage and they get into a big fight and end their friendship. Later Dwayne and Travis are cleaning Major's pool while Dwayne discusses terminating his dad. With his inheritance, Dwayne wants to open a tanning salon and wants Travis to be his business partner. Dwayne doesn't want to get his hands dirty, so he wants to hire a hitman that Juicy knows, but first he needs $100,000 to pay him. Travis suggests putting a bomb on someone to force them into robbing a bank for them to deactivate the bomb or die. They randomly see a pizza commercial on TV and decide to use the delivery man as the victim. Unfortunately, Nick is the delivery man and shows up to Dwayne's junkyard. They ambush him wearing monkey masks and chloroform him. Nick wakes up wearing a bomb. Dwayne and Travis intimidate Nick and explain to him the only way he can defuse the bomb and live is if he gets them $100,000 within the next 10 hours. They demonstrate how real this situation is by blowing up a teddy bear and shooting at his feet. Travis gets concerned that Dwayne is becoming unhinged and that he promised no one would get hurt. Nick shows up to the school Aziz works at and pulls him out of his class. Nick tells Aziz what just happened and that he desperately needs his help to get the bomb off. Aziz decides to forgive Nick and help him. Meanwhile, Juicy meets Chango, the hitman she told Wayne about, and gives him a smooch. Nick and Aziz are home trying to figure out what to do. They can't disarm the bomb and they can't call the police because Dwayne is always watching and will blow him up if the cops get involved. They realize they have no choice but to rob a bank. Aziz agrees to help Nick on one condition. Nick is not allowed to see Kate or clap her ever again. Nick hesitates but agrees. They go to their local store and buy toy guns and masks to prep for their bank heist while Dwayne and Travis follow them. Aziz starts painting the toy guns and discuss their plan. They sneak into someone's garage so they can hotwire a car as a getaway vehicle. The homeowner walks in and they practice their robbery slang on him and steal the car. Nick asks Aziz to go to his pizza job so he can quit, which he does, but what he actually wanted to do was say goodbye to Kate since he thought he might possibly fail and be dead in a few hours. He admits his love to her and joins back with Aziz. Travis followed Nick and noted that Kate is his girlfriend. Nick and Aziz arrive at the bank and start their heist. Things immediately go wrong when the security guard tosses his gun and a hostage gets shot. Aziz tells the bank teller named Sandra to get money from the vault. Before they leave, Nick gives the injured hostage some of the money when a blue ink pack explodes, which devalues the money. Sandra gives them another bag of money, promising she didn't booby trap it this time. The two leave the bank but a cop shows up. He is about to arrest them, but Nick shows off his bomb vest and the cop panics and runs away. The two drive off as they are pursued by the police. They get hit by a car but survive and get on a bus and manage to get away. Nick contacts Dwayne to inform him that he got the money and he wants to meet him and exchange the cash for the detonation code. Dwayne starts joking about terminating Nick after the exchange, which makes Travis concerned. At the meetup spot, instead of Dwayne, Chango the hitman shows up. He takes the money but didn't know anything about a bomb or detonation code and get into a fight. Aziz sneaks up on Shango and saves Nick. Juicy tries to help out but gets laid out by Nick while Aziz finishes her off. Nick calls Dwayne and tells him that he never gave him the code and tried to screw him, so he beat up Shango and still has the money. Nick ends the call and refuses to pick up the phone. Dwayne tries to blow up Nick but it doesn't work because Travis switched the code. Travis lets Dwayne know that he has crossed the line by lying to him and trying to double-cross Nick for no reason, and then they get into a fight. Then an angry Shango calls and threatens Dwayne for wasting his time and that instead of killing his dad, he is going to kill him. Dwayne realizes he screwed up and is now a dead man. Dwayne and Travis need the money, so they decide to put more pressure on Nick to give it to them by kidnapping Kate. Meanwhile, Shango goes to Dwayne's house to try to kill him but instead walks into his father Major. Major uses a pen gun to surprise attack Shango but fails and Shango shoots him and leaves him for dead. Change searches Dwayne's house and finds the address to the next meetup spot with Nick. Dwayne calls Nick again and lets him know that he has Kate captive. Nick admits to Aziz that he talked to Kate earlier despite promising not to ever see her again, and now her life is in danger. Nick arrives solo and meets with Dwayne and Travis. They exchange the money for the code and Kate. Unsurprisingly, Dwayne betrays Nick and points a gun at him. Nick knew Dwayne could not be trusted, so he bluffs that Aziz has a sniper pointing at Dwayne when in reality it's Aziz's laser pointer. Nick and Kate make their way out when suddenly Shango arrives and greets Nick. Dwayne gives Shango the money but he is not satisfied and plans to shoot them, so Travis burns him to death with his flamethrower. As Shango burns to death, he shoots and hits both Dwayne and Travis while Nick, Aziz and Kate escape with the money. Dwayne saves Travis and chases Nick down so he can get the money back. As Nick is about to get shot, Dwayne's car explodes and they get away. Nick reveals he reactivated the bomb and put it in Dwayne's car right before they left. They celebrate their money when Aziz gets sprayed with the blue ink, realizing Sandra lied to him earlier during the back heist and body trapped the second bag too. So basically nothing happened. Yay. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video or not, please like, comment and subscribe. It is free and helps the channel out a lot. And please let me know what other movies you want me to recap down below. Watch out and take care.